Greetings to all of our friends and partners across America. Our topic today is casting your burdens on the Lord. Psalms 55:22, David writes, "Cast your burdens on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He shall never permit the righteous to be moved." End of quote. John writes in chapter 8, verse 32, "And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." What is the truth that will set you free? The truth is you can't do everything in life on your own. You are not the master of the universe, and you will never have peace in your life if you try to be. Once you come to accept that truth, you can have perfect peace. Are you a believer, but you don't have peace? Do you have the peace of God? Maybe the lack of peace is in your marriage or with your family. Maybe it's a business matter created by our nation's economic crisis. Or maybe things have just financially gotten out of control. Sometimes problems can be so large that the very magnitude of those problems drives the peace of God from you. I've been in the ministry for 65 years, and there have been times that problems were so massive, so complex, and intense that it was all I could do to wrap my brain around them. Experience has given me the answer. I sit down on the back porch cathedral, which is my back porch at home, and have a casting session with the Lord. What is that? I talk to the Lord like He was my loving Father, and I say, "Father, I'm resigning today as the general manager of the universe. This problem is beyond my ability to solve. The players are powerful. The problem is so very complex. I need for you to solve this. So I'm casting this burden on you. You carry this burden. You solve these problems, because I simply don't know where to begin." End of prayer. And suddenly, as soon as I get out of the way, the Lord moves in and the answers begin to come supernaturally, and everything begins to fall into place. 1 Peter 5:7 says, "Casting all your care upon Him." All your care upon Him, for He cares for you. God cares for you enough to carry your burdens. In fact, He wants you to cast them upon Him. Whenever the Bible talks about casting something, it means you are to throw it off, to throw it away. Hebrews 12:1 says, quote, "Let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles us." Cast your burdens, your worries, your cares on the living God and trust in Him and take care of them. If you don't have peace in your life, it could be because you've never surrendered your life to the Lordship of Jesus Christ. When you turn it over to the Lord, things will begin to happen supernaturally you just couldn't imagine ever happening before. Chains will be broken. Addictions will no longer have control over you or the members of your family. Relationships will be restored. Doors will be opened that seem permanently shut. Life will be better than you could ever possibly imagine. The Gospel of John, chapter 8, says, quote, "Most assuredly, I say to you, whoever commits sin is a slave of sin. And a slave does not abide in the house forever, but a son abides forever. Therefore, if the Son makes you free, you shall be free indeed." You can be free and have peace when you cast your cares on the Lord and surrender to His care. So go ahead, lift your hands, cast your troubles into the hands of a loving, all-powerful God who will carry your burdens and solve your problems that you can't begin to manage. If you were blessed by this devotional, would you prayerfully consider a donation to Hagee Ministries to help us continue to take this life-giving message of Jesus Christ to all the world and to every generation? You can give today by going to www.jhm.org. That's God's Word for this week. I'll see you Sunday morning live over the internet at 8:30 or 11 a.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook. Our website is also available at Hagee Ministries. I'll see you Sunday morning.